Welcome to Chit Chat with T. I'm your host, Miss T. Let's get into it.
Obligations I feel pressured into, and more. I don't know you personally, but I imagine you might have been here before. Any advice?
Mm-hmm.
Better learn the word no.
Yeah.
Well, I know this this hits both of you in a different way or in a similar way.
Well, you embarked upon an interesting journey to find your peace recently. Can you share some of your tools for trying to find that peace?
Well, I'll tell you this. No is my favorite word.
Yeah.
No. No is. And I found out how powerful no is, especially in this town. This is a town of yes. Yes, men. Yes, I'll do it. Yes, whatever you need. Just make me a star.
Yeah.
You know? Make me rich. You know? But no is so powerful because that is you taking up for yourself.
Right.
No, I don't feel like coming to dinner.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that role. That doesn't serve a purpose for me.
Yeah.
I know the check is great. Maybe that's someone else's blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the relief that I get from saying no, because I know I'm protecting my peace. I know I'm doing a good thing because for a while I was the yes girl, the people pleaser, and I just couldn't do it anymore because it wasn't servicing me, and I wasn't feeling fulfilled. Because why am I doing this? I've had to cut people out of my life. It's okay. You weigh me down. I can't carry your load and mine. Family members even.
Yeah.
Sorry. And you don't learn.
This is so good. I had to jump in. This is so good. So this is an interview between Taraji and Michelle Obama and her brother on Michelle Obama's podcast. And this is so good. This is only like a small, tiny portion of the interview, so definitely go check it out. But the part that stuck out for me that I love is the part that Taraji says she finally learned how to say no. And I know it's a cliche when people say no is a complete sentence, but no really is a complete sentence. And as a woman, I've struggled to say no. I've always said yes because as women, we are, and most of us are brought up to be people pleasers. Most of us brought up to say yes, 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 which turns into all these other things that the ladies are speaking of on the podcast, as in burnout, we're tired, overworked, we're not getting what we need, and then therefore we have no peace. So I'm going to let Taraji finish up about her finding peace through using the word no, which I think is so awesome. But I think more women, more people need to learn to say no when it doesn't serve them well. Let's continue.
Learn that. It's unfortunate. You don't learn it until you get older.
That's right.
Because in your 20s, I'm ready to do it all. And even in your 30s still. But as I'll say about 45, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. That doesn't serve me.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me happy inside. And if I say yes, that person's happy, but then I'm left to carry something that doesn't feel comfortable to me.
Yeah. How have you shared this with your young son? And I say young because 30 is still young.
Yeah, very young.
Do you encourage him to therapy? Because I'll
Absolutely.
tell you,
He's
you
in
know
therapy.
how black men are with their, we ain't really feeling the therapy thing. Like,
no, he's not like that at all.
Oh, that's great because
no.
We need to educate our young black men that therapy is a good thing.
We go to therapy together. You think a mother-son relationship is easy?
Yes.
Without a dad?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
All relationships need work. Even the relationships with my girlfriends, we get in our little stuff sometimes, but, we're in a place where we're all in therapy.
So I'm going to stop right there. But anyway, that was a great clip. And again, it's a pretty long interview, but very interesting. And they're just kind of touching on her and her son, like you said, he's 30 something, and they have their mother son relationship. There's no father. So as she was just stating, it makes a bit of a struggle. And there's always work to do. And I agree with her. There is always work to do in the relationships, all the relationships. There's always something you can do to make it better. And one tool is therapy. I do believe in it. And as the brother stated, a lot of men won't or feel the way, don't want to go to therapy. But if they knew, we could just educate them and encourage them to go, I think the world would be much better for them and everyone around them, because we all have issues and things we're trying to struggle and sort out within ourselves. When sometimes we just need to sit down with a professional and be able to express and sort things out. And seems like life is much better that way. But anyway, I thought this was a great episode, again, by Michelle Obama. And I'm here for the word no. And the reason it's so important to me is because I really didn't learn to say no until later in life. And I really don't understand. No literally means peace. Absolutely it does. Anyway, that's all I have. I just wanted to drop that in. Let me know what you think about this whole thing about finding your peace and how to say no. And then, of course, go check out, if you haven't already done so, check out Michelle's podcast. It's pretty popular. She's doing a great job. Anyway, as I always say, we can't change anyone else, so we can change yourselves. Focus on the things you can control and not on the things you can. I'll be back with another one. Thank you and goodbye.
I can't keep up with your mood swings. What is troubling